What's up guys, I'm Chris and today you're watching a magic review on the F1 Nitro by Rea and Alakazam. Welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, just put them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video or a review. Also, join the Chris Edwards Magic Secret Access group over on Facebook. Alright, so today we are looking at the F1 Nitro by Rea and Alakazam Magic. Now this is the Crazy Horse version. It also comes in a black leather as well. That isn't Crazy Horse leather. So this is what I've got. So what is the F1 Nitro? The F1 Nitro is basically the Stealth Assassin with some added features. Now I'm going to show you everything. I didn't do that with the Stealth because at the time I thought, am I exposing things? But the reality of it is the areas that we use for magic and mentalism just look like regular areas in a everyday non-magic wallet to a layperson. So I think it's okay to show you pretty much everything. I'm not going to show you the back of this and I'm not going to show you the inside of the billfold, but there is a billfold with this which you won't see on the Stealth. Now those do play a part in a couple of the features with this wallet that I don't think look like something you'd see on an everyday wallet, so that's why I'm not showing those parts. So with this wallet, the big feature here is the fastest no palm card to wallet ever. And it is, and I'll demo that here now. Alright, I'm going to try to demo this. I haven't got this down perfect, but I do think that this is the key feature of this wallet. So bring out your cards, have them pick a card, say they just take that one there, the 5 of clubs. So you would just show them that the card is going into the middle of the deck. You can show them as it gets pushed in. Okay, from there it's already done. You show that the card's no longer in the deck, okay? And they can see that it's not on the bottom, it's not anywhere on the top. From there, you just show them that in your wallet, you have a zipper compartment, and in there is their card. So it's super quick. All right, so that's what that looks like. I'm not even as fast as you can be with it. Blake Along at Bam Magic, subscribe to his channel, does lots of reviews too, and he reviewed this. He did a really good demo of the no palm card to wallet, so go check out his video. And then obviously like Peter and others who have used this wallet for more than just like a week are obviously well practiced and can do this even quicker. So not only does this feature the fastest no palm card to wallet, it doesn't require any sleight of hand. It doesn't even require you to hold a card. So that's what makes this so clean, so fair, and it looks just great. Now you can also do a palm card to wallet with this, and it also goes to the zipper compartment. And then it's a peak wallet, you have indexes, and there's another feature that, well, you use it to do the no palm card to wallet, but you can also do many other things with it. So what do you get? The wallet will come in a package like this. Inside you will get a link for the tutorial, or you can access that through your downloads on your Alakazam account. And then you are going to get a special gimmick, a couple different gimmicks that allow you to do the no palm card to wallet. They come in blue back or red back. You have the option. I have the red. On top of that gimmick, you have another gimmick that works with that gimmick that you can do all sorts of things with. So that gimmick would work with like Craig Petty's Apparition coin set or Lethal Tender. Once you get it and you know what it is, you'll understand how it can be used to make this wallet do all sorts of things, whether it's cards, coins, list goes on, right? Now, before I forget, I'm going to mention this again when it comes to price and whatnot, But Alakazam now has a Magic warehouse in the US. So if you're ordering from the US, you'll actually get your products right away. And if you have any questions regarding the US location, reach out to Chris James. He runs the US department. More on that in a bit. I just didn't want to forget. So what's the quality? So the quality of this, I can only speak on the Crazy Horse version, but the other one, I have like the Stealth Assassin, I have the Crazy Horse and the regular version, and I prefer the Crazy Horse, but the regular or the non-Crazy Horse version, the quality is just as good. So I'm going to make the assumption that with this, the quality is just as good. I have seen the black leather version and it looks just as good. So with the wallet, inside you have what looks like the Stealth Assassin. Okay, so you have some working card slots here. There's 4 of them. You have an inner pocket here that can be used for storage. You have another inner pocket here for storage. You have your out to lunch principle here, or it can be used as 3 different slots as well. You have a zipper compartment, which is different than the Stealth Assassin. I keep referencing over there because that's where I have it. And then you also have a billfold. Okay, so that's the differences. Now, if you open up this side, which I don't usually show, however, it's just an ID window. It's just an ID window, and it's just more working card slots, right? So for those of you who have the Stealth or know these wallets, then you'll know that these can be used for other things, and this can be used for another thing. But to the layperson, this is just an ID window, okay? So that's that. Here's the Stealth, right? Pretty much the same, right? But the Stealth is a little bit smaller. Let's get a good view here. Stealth is a little bit smaller. Now, I don't have anything in this one right now, so it's quite thin. But it's not a big difference. This one is a little thicker because of well, it's full and this one's not, but there's also a additional gimmick with this one that will make it a little bit thicker, but not overly. So for me, this one can be used more as an everyday wallet than this one, just for the simple fact it has a billfold and a little bit more storage. I also like that this one has a zipper compartment. I think you can pretty much do everything with this one that you can do with this one. The Stealth has an SUC. This one doesn't have an SUC. It's kind of a modified variation, but I do feel like you can do everything with this one that you could with a standard SUC. Now again, with this one, I love the addition of the zipper compartment because when it comes to card to wallet or predictions or anything, I always like the option of being able to take it out of what almost seems like a locked compartment, right? So I like that. And as far as quality goes, just carrying on with that, everything really, really good. Stitching, it's all very good. So that's the wallet. Tutorial. So the tutorial on this is awesome. I'm not going to go over it all because if this were an instant download and it wasn't like a product, then I would cover kind of each routine and section in the tutorial. But what I will say, just so the review doesn't go on too long, the tutorial covers all of the features of the wallet, how to use it, goes into very good detail on how to do the no palm card to wallet. And then after that, you get over 10 routines, and they're not just filler routines. Like, they're all very, very good. A lot of them use the no palm card to wallet feature and gimmick, but there's magic, there's mentalism, there's predictions, there's it goes over the peak, it goes over an index and things you can do with those. So it's a 2-hour tutorial. And then there's an additional video that was added later on that goes over a card to sealed envelope. So you can do that with this. It doesn't work the same as your standard card to sealed envelope system does, but it does work. So you can do that too, which is awesome. Difficulty level. So it took me a little bit of getting used to using the gimmick in the deck It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just, it makes things feel a little bit different, but it's super easy to do. And once you've done it a few times, it's very natural and it looks very convincing. As you've seen, you put the card into the middle of the deck. You can show them one last time before you push it in, and then it's essentially gone from the deck. So all very easy to do. Once you're retrieving it from the wallet, very easy as well. Angles. The angles are good. It's just you can't show the back of the wallet, because that's the only thing about this wallet that looks off and that you wouldn't want your participant to see. But it's really easy when performing not to flash anything, right? You just kind of angle things down a little bit. I don't think there's anything to worry about with angles here. Setup and reset. So if you're doing the no palm version with the gimmick, the reset is, well, it's instant, honestly. I was trying to think if you needed to move anything or set it up, but no, it's an instant reset. The nice thing is the gimmick's already been made for you. It's very well made, so you don't have to worry about any arts and crafts. Can it be examined? So no, visual examination I think is fine. Again, it's your wallet, it's your personal item. No one's going to ask to take it from you and go through it. However, visual examination, I think you can show everything on this, minus the back of the wallet. And again, I wouldn't hand this to them to examine because the back is a little bit suspicious, right? And the billfold is altered a little bit. Those are the only two spots that don't seem like an everyday regular wallet. Everything else does. So that's why I say visual examination. It just looks like a wallet. And when I say the back looks suspicious, it's not like, suspicious is probably the wrong word. The back looks very similar to the Stealth Assassin, but with your standard SUC, this back piece is like almost leather reinforcement, right? So this one doesn't have that. When I say suspicious, it's not like there's things hanging out the back or anything like that. It's just there's something on there that you wouldn't see on a non-magic wallet. Pocket space. All right, so it is a fair size wallet. It's not huge, it's not small, it's not a minimalist wallet, but it holds a lot of things. So you obviously, when there's wallets that do a lot of things and have a lot of storage, then it's going to be bigger, right? If you have the Stealth Assassin, that is the best thing to compare it to because it is very, very close, right? Very close. So if you have that, just compare it to this. I also have the Infinity wallet here. Okay, so this one's just a little bit taller. Now, as far as thickness goes, the Infinity's bigger. This is, like I said, this is packed full, but a little bit thicker. And you have like the JOL. Okay, the JOL's a fair bit bigger, right? Babu, something like a regular billfold. This is the Annihilation wallet and the Cassidy wallet, right? So this is very comparable to a lot of wallets, right? It's not huge. This will fit. I keep all my wallets in a cargo pocket, but this will fit in a front pants pocket. Maybe not for everybody, right? It's fairly thick, or a back pocket. Who will use this? Is it practical? Is it a worker? So this can be used by the magician or the mentalist because it is designed very similar to the stealth. A lot of mentalists will like it for that reason, and you can do everything with it that you could with the stealth. Magicians will also like this because if you do a palm card to wallet, you can do the palm card to wallet to zipper compartment. And for those just starting out or worried about palming, like I said, this is the fastest and easiest no palm card to wallet that you will ever do. So this has a place in a magician or mentalist's pocket for sure. This is also very practical because it does so many things and it does so many things well. The peak is super clear. It's a full peak, very easy to get, very easy to do. The palm is very easy to do. You will need a guide or a slide, whatever you want to call it, but that's not an issue. You can actually use the gimmick that you use for the no palm card to wallet as your slide. So You don't have to carry an additional slide or rig anything together. And then because this is an instant reset, it's perfect for all working situations, whether you're doing the palm, no palm, or using this as a mentalist wallet. So what's the price and is it worth your money? So like I said, you can get this in crazy horse leather or standard leather. The standard leather is black and it costs $122. The crazy horse brown will cost $144. The gimmicks come in red or blue. And like I mentioned, if you're in the States, there is a United States warehouse run by Chris James. You can reach out to him on Facebook, Instagram, any of the socials really, if you have any questions. But if you're ordering out of the States, you'll get it from the States as long as it's in stock. And I think that also helps with the shipping fees if you're within that country. Outside of the US, just go through alakazam.co.uk. It's the same website for both departments, but outside of the US, you will be dealing with Alakazam in the UK. So is it worth your money? It's a pricier wallet, right? But the fact that you can do everything that you can with the Stealth Assassin plus the lightning fast, super simple, no sleight of hand, no palm card wallet, and like I also said, that gimmick that allows you to do that will also allow you to do many other things with this wallet. So I definitely think it's worth the money. This is an all-in-one and it's very well made. Positives and negatives. So tons of positives with this. I love this wallet. The only negative for me, and it probably is the way that it has to be, is that you can't show the back of the wallet, right? And that's not a big deal. With the Stealth Assassin, you can show the wallet all the way around. Now, I don't know if that design would work on this, and it probably wouldn't, which is why it is made the way it is. So you can't show the back of this one. That's the only thing that I wish. If there is a version down the road where that would be possible, then great. But again, that would not by any means deter me from wanting to have this wallet and use this wallet and purchase this wallet, right? It's not a negative like that. I guess too, like the billfold, it isn't a standard billfold, and you'll see what I mean. I can't really show that, so I won't. But you're not able to put your bills in lengthwise as you think you could with the billfold. So just a heads up for that. I don't want people buying this because it has a billfold and then realizing that you can't use it the same way that you would for most other like bifold wallets that have a billfold, right? So anyway, just wanted to mention that. I think this review's gone on long enough, so I'm going to wrap things up, but there's a lot to go over with this wallet. It's really good. I will leave a link in the description if you want to go check this out and pick it up. And with that, we'll see you at the next review.